Curses, a puzzle. How will we ever solve this, considering we've just been given the ability to freeze time? I did not need that second freeze, did I? This switch just lets me go back. For no apparent reason, there's a load of cats here. Well, there were a load of cats here. Greetings to you all, and welcome to Let's Play Touhou Luna Nights. With me, Artegra Omega. A game by Ladybug, copyright Team Ladybug. I mean, you are not getting this one through. On no copyright infringement law, that is well protected. Made in Mogura Engine 2, whatever the hell that is, I don't know, but it's proudly displayed in the bottom right, with the fanciest menu system I've ever seen. However, the problem with this being as fancy as it is, it says game start. If I mouse over to the next thing to see what it is, or there is clearly settings, I have to wait a damn long time to find out what it actually says. Welcome! This is a Metroidvania type of game. It's a game I have played once before in my life. I enjoyed it. I thought I'd share it with you. But enough of me waffling. Let's crack on. We will enjoy the plot as we play. So this is set in the Touhou universe, which means the characters are familiar to people who have played other Touhou games, and you are expected to know who the characters are, so I'll fill you in. This is Remilia. She's a vampire, and she is, I suppose, the leader of one of the factions of the world of Touhou. She has underlings. This is bamboo. It's used to create structures. And behold, a maid. So for context, Sakuya is Remilia's maid, an underling, as was previously alluded to. And in this world, basically everyone can perform magic, just different types of magic. Remilia has created a subspace and thrown us into it for no apparent reason. What a devious woman. Basically, the reason is she's bored. Sakuya now giving away what her power is. Thanks. That ruined that great reveal I had planned. But it's a wise move. Canonically, Sakuya is a very powerful character, so we had to find a way to limit her power somehow. Her ability, besides having a kick-ass theme, listen. Sorry, I love this theme. Her ability is control over time. That's generally what she does, but there are a few specifics there. She can freeze time entirely, she can slow time, etc, etc. But our powers are locked. What does she like to do? Well, she likes to go all Dio Brando on you and throw daggers whilst time is frozen. She is an homage. It's intended. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm going to put my arcade joystick up, which I mean I'm going to press up on the D-pad. This is the least helpful set of instructions I've ever seen in my life. I'm glad I've played this game before. To attack, down arrow downwards. Got it. Right, basic maneuvers. We can move. We can slide with grace and poise. Look at that. We can jump. We can hold jump in the air to glide. We can learn how to play. Something called snail time. We can attack by throwing daggers. We can crouch attack like this. Does nothing. We can jump attack like this. We can jump down attack like that. We can also activate snail time like this. This is a very misleading thing. So this is actually operating in 3D space. You'll get used to obstacles like this. And it's deliberately set up so that I can't get through it. So what I need to do in order to get through this, as I did the first time automatically, is slow time. And then it's rotating a lot slower, and I can actually get past. Okay, I think we've covered the basic controls. Let's move. Damn it, plot. Plot around every corner. Good question. I've seen that shape somewhere before, but at this point you might not know what that is, so I'll leave that as a mystery. Enemies. This is what we do to them. Destroyed. Yes, they explode. Cats explode when hit with knives. Don't question it. Fish do too. Teach me how to play this game. Very, very important line there. Take it in. When you dodge an enemy or an enemy's attack, if you dodge it... Damn, too many systems. Too many mechanics. Calm down. If you dodge an attack very closely, you do something called grazing. Which I'm trying to show, but these enemies don't attack. Okay, I grazed and then I got hit. So we're kind of there. When you graze, you get some MP back. What's MP? Top left corner. You notice I have 76 MP. When I attack, spend some MP. I can run out. It's frustrating. HP is obviously life. MP regenerates slowly over time or by grazing. Oof. Look at this information dump I'm having to go through. I have no idea who this woman is. But Sakuya seems to know who she is, so she's probably from a more recent Touhou game that I haven't played. Because I don't have a damn clue who she is. She's a useful character, though. This is a very mysterious contraption. Let me use it. We live in a backwards world, okay? We don't have phones. This is all new and strange. But now the game is saved. That is what a phone does. Thank you, girl. Let's move on. We're now into the meat of the game. We're collecting gems from enemies we kill. What do? Don't know. Will be explained later. Oh, I don't think I've told you. We can hold up an attack. Watch this. Fancy. I'm going to pick an arbitrary direction to leave this room. And by chance I'm going to guess absolutely perfectly right the first time. Fantastic, what are the chances of that? Hello, random egg thing. That's a smooth animation. But look, it's Notori. Who is Notori? She is the inventor, engineer, mechanic. What are we going to call her? She makes stuff. Like robots. She's also a kappa. Well, of course, we're not in the real world, so Sakuya assumes everyone here is an imposter. I think that watch is rather fetching. Interesting. That's very kind of you. And that's very fortunate. Ah, yes, the famous stop time button. Okay, I got it. I remember I made a big point about how we limited my powers, because canonically I'm very, very strong. So you had to remove my ability to stop time. I can stop time! So what's the limitation on stopping time? Well, it's how long you can stop time for. That doesn't make any logical sense, does it? But still, there's a limit on how long you can stop time for. If you see top middle of the screen, I have 100 time. Yes, that's called time. Don't worry about the 18 above my head. That determines how long I can freeze time for. Certain actions expire time faster, such as jumping and attacking. This is a vending machine. It's so delicious. It restores HP and MP, and also time. She didn't mention that, don't know why. This here is a dustbin, or a trash can, depending on which side of the pond you live. Observe. This is what you should do. Curses, I can't get there in time. What? No, never mind. My dramatic moment was ruined because I messed it up. So the can... Well, I've had enough of this game. The can will always spawn next to Sakuya. God damn it! Implying that she consumed whatever was in the can and now she's finished. Screw this game. And the idea is that you can put the can in the bin. There you go, and you get 10. 10 what? I don't know. But you get 10. Nice. Also, you do your services to society. Fortunately, the level up mechanic is very, very simple. You kill enemies, they give you some experience. More powerful enemies, more experience. Get enough experience, you level up. What does leveling up do? You do more damage. Curses. So, you can't actually get this because somebody built this place in a very peculiar manner. This door in the background is non-existent. You can't slide, you can't crawl. So that... What is that, a card? It's forever lost to us. Obviously we'll be getting it at some point. It's a Metroidvania game. That's an upgrade. We wait. What have we got here? Oh, that was exciting. Curses, a puzzle. How will we ever solve this, considering we've just been given the ability to freeze time? I did not need that second freeze, did I? This switch just lets me go back. For no apparent reason, there's a load of cats here. Well, there were a load of cats here. That's grazing. That's how you can get some mana back. Look at that. I like this wind up. Can't get up there, but notice something's happened over here. This wall is cracked. Welcome to a secret. Fantastic. There are a lot of secrets in this game. Do I know where they all are? No, I don't. I've only played this game once before. It was a while ago. I can't remember anything. Secret-wise. I'm out of MB. Ugh. But yes, I can't remember where the secrets are. I'll just get ones that I find. Or the very few that I do remember. That door with the red aura is locked. It requires a red key. That is a strange place for a bathtub. Spoiling the secret to the puzzle here, but if you stop time, you can walk on water. Because the matter can't move. Actually makes some kind of sense. Teach me. That is a very, very important message. So if I stop time, and we look at the clock, it very slowly decreases. If I move, it decreases faster. If I jump, we get a big spike taken off. But I can also attack. And when I attack in frozen time, it consumes some of my time, but not my MP. So if I run out of MP, I can still attack. If I have some time to spare. Very important. Curses, a red door. I will say my running animation is very smooth in this game. It looks kind of like I'm skating everywhere. Which way to go? Can't remember. I'll go this way. So now I'm out of MP. We'll gain a little back. Like so. Ominous. But okay, we've unlocked a warp zone. We can't warp anywhere. But this is a good time to talk about the map. So in the middle leftish of the screen, below the item inventory, you can see the map. It shows you basically where you haven't been yet and what was in the rooms you have already been to. So I can see a handful of places I can currently explore. Let's go to the right and then down. Out of MP. I'm going to use my ability to throw daggers while time is frozen without expending MP. Very helpful. Good citizen reward. Give me that 10. Welcome to a puzzle. So how do you do this? If you freeze time, then can I just walk on the water? No, the flowing of this... What the hell do you call this? Outlet? Also solidifies. So you've got two choices. Number one, jump beyond the outlet, then freeze time. Perfect. Or number two, abuse the fact that when you attack downwards in the air, you hover a little bit. Wonderful stuff. I'm not sure how they missed that oversight. It's so simple. Could test this wall. Nope. In order to test if a wall holds a secret, you just need to attack it once. The crack will form if it holds a secret. Like that, for example. See, you can sniff them out. I can't get up there, can I? Alright. Bear it in mind, we'll be back. That was a fancy dodge. No idea where I'm going, I'm just running. I'll find something at the end of all this. Curses, I've got my toe in the water. I can't move. There we go. Damn it, why is this place built with such low ceilings? It's very inconvenient. What is this upgrade? How suspicious can you get? Sliding knife. You can now slide and attack with your knife at the same time. I mean, I couldn't slide up to this point. And the fact that I slide with my knife, I mean, look at it, look. If I pause it, it just kind of hovers above my foot. I don't even understand what's going on with this attack. Wait, I shouldn't freeze time when I'm in the water, that's idiotic. There we go. So as you might imagine, I got this because of its ability to slide, not its ability to stab people once. But sometimes I'll hit something with it, I guess. So that low ceiling earlier in the first area is now accessible to us. You may have seen it there, but I can up attack even when I'm in the air. Which I didn't say explicitly, but now you know. I will use my one phone call, save the game. Just need to run over it, you don't need to do anything fancy. That's this whole area complete, I think. Looking at the map, I don't see anything else. There could be secret areas, of course, but secrets are just bonuses and power-ups and things. It's never mandatory. I'd rather not get hit by that. Okay, that was perfect dodge. Some may say textbook. As you can imagine in a Metroidvania game, oh, this is gonna hurt. Finding power-ups is mandatory. There will be areas in the game that literally can't be progressed through without sliding, for example. Now, how do I do this? When I step off the switch, the door closes. So I have to freeze time, run forwards a bit, release time, refreeze time, and slide under. Then get caught in the door, and try again. Like so. I think you could also get through that using snail time. I don't use snail time as much as I should. Let's use it, just for safety. So in snail time, everything moves slower except for Sakuya herself. It allows you to navigate past some things you otherwise couldn't. Let's just go all the way to the right. It's okay if we go the wrong way, we just get to listen to the music for longer. Teach me, game, teach me. Yes, so grazing, as we said, restores your MP and stuff. When time's frozen, it's obviously very easy to graze enemies. You can walk right up to them, jump around them, dance a merry dance, whatever you like. And you're... Alright, I was talking, you rude woman. You're never going to touch the enemies, because... you know, you have control over what you do. So unless you walk into the frozen enemy, it's not going to happen. Because of that, you only get a smaller bonus if you graze enemies whilst time is frozen. And I've just realised what my 10 is from putting the rubbish in the bin. I have 20 gold, because I've satisfied 2 bins. Makes sense that the engineer gadget building person would also be the one who built the phones, considering no one here knows what a phone is. I don't think Gensokyo, the world of Touhou, has electricity. It's quite backwards. The store, you say? I have 20 gold. I'm looking forward to it. I do, I have 20. Don't lie. Jewels, you say? I am tempted by the shop. Where is the shop? It's where we started. Not where we started, sorry. It's where we got given the watch. From Notori. In that general starting area. I'm gonna go back. Why am I going back? Is it because I want to shop? Nope, it's because I want to get that car that you had to slide to get. Where is it? Left? Up left. Curse this red aura. Maybe I should go back when I have the answer to the red door. Yeah, let's do that. Change of plan, we're going forwards. We'll shop later. Save my game. Thank you. I see you couldn't have gone this way earlier without slide. Fortunately, we did do things in the right order. It's wonderful. Hang on, Mr. What are you, a Tanuki? Just getting some MP. There we go. Well, this is all kinds of ominous. Let me graze you. There we go. Oh, good. I don't know how I managed to get hit by that, but alright. Up we go. Slow and steady and all that. There's the red key. And if I'm not mistaken, yes, so this was a locked red door to the left of me. But now we can pass through it. Still can't go upwards, I don't have the height to get up there. We can go up left. Or just left. Let's go left. That way we get to go past the bathtub. Makes us feel good. Makes us feel clean. You know, I tried to spare that guy's life. You all saw that. He's just determined to die. Right, what do we have here? We have... This was the... secret item? Well, it's not secret. The room is always open, but... thing you need to slide for. Stun knife is mine. Stun knife costs 10 MP. What does a regular attack cost? 3. What does stun knife do? Looks like this. Fancy. Game didn't tell me how to do that, but in order to throw the stun knife, you need to press the use stun knife button, also known as the use item button. I'm coming for that shop. I feel welcomed. Thank you. You'll never get in this watch back, trust me. So we better sell some jewels. So each of the jewels we collect, you can see them all here, they all have a different value. This 400 is how many I have, and the 2 is the value of it. And you can sell them all individually, but that takes all eternity. The jewels themselves actually give you very marginal benefits. So if you if you move your cursor over them, you'll see the amethysts give a small boost to your graze effectiveness, MP recovery, time recovery, etc, etc. The best one, the diamond, gives defense and attack. We've not found any diamonds. So when you sell them, it is a trade-off. You lose some very minor stat gains in order for some money. But I'll take some money. Right, now that I'm rich, what can I buy? Very little. So I'll tell you the 2 things I like. I like the Eternal Clock and Knife. That's a great name for an item, Knife. Because those are the permanent upgrades, whereas the others are consumables, which are helpful, of course. Against the boss fights that are coming up. Of course there's going to be boss fights, it's not a spoiler. But I can't afford any permanent upgrades, so what I actually did there is I gave up all of my temporary buffs from my gems for no purpose whatsoever. Despite how it looks, this is a solid wall. You can't go over there. You might be wondering why I never tried to go over there, but you can't. It's very misleading. I don't know why it looks hollow like that. Where do we need to get to? It's right, down, right is where we need to go. Behold, the slide. Yeah, it's down and right. I'm not sure why Lady Emilia wanted me to murder quite so many cats, but she did. So I shall. By the way, if this isn't screaming boss fight to you, I don't know. Whatever will. You've not played enough games. We just did a big indoor section with multiple routes. We've just finished exploring every one of the multiple routes to get the necessary items. Unlocked a shop where we could buy upgrades. Save point we just had. Now we're walking on a thin, narrow path with no alternatives. How about now? Does it look like a boss fight now? I want to put this in the rubbish without stopping time. I want to prove that humans can do it too. Yes, wonderful. If you possess a skill, press the skill button. Skills is the stun knife, which I called item earlier. My mistake. Will people stop talking to me? Please, just save my game. I did notice, thank you very much. That makes perfect sense to me. Don't you worry, Notori. I would never litter. That's a bit ominous. Bye-bye, Notori. Thanks for the heads up. Lower, almighty bridge. And behold, a boss fight. He's a martial artist. Just going to take a moment to watch the animation on this character in her standing pose. Look at that, the sort of after image on her hands. It's great attention to detail, I like it. It makes her look as if she's deceptively quick. Gives you that martial artist feel. So this character is the, I guess, the guard of Lady Remilia's mansion. So whereas Sakuya is the maid, this is the woman that stands out front. Unfortunately, Sakuya vastly outranks Meilin in terms of power and rank. But my powers have been limited. So I'm pretending it's going to be a somewhat even fight. Because I haven't used any of my powers yet, because I'm just flexing on Meilin over here. But this is her theme. All of the characters in Touhou have incredible themes. Anyone who knows anything about Touhou knows the music is absolutely fantastic, always. We just inject some knives into her back. She dodged my stun knife. It's alright, we'll try it again. What an irritating woman. Not going to comment on where those knives are going. Seems improper. Imagine you do a flying kick at someone and someone just leaves knives floating in the air ready for on your trajectory path. Can you imagine? I mean, probably not, because you can't jump off of invisible walls, but still. I am strong indeed. Oh, you're gonna actually start trying now, are you? Is that it? Is that all you got? I just hopped it. Impressive blocking there. See, this is the problem with your guard. It only faces in one direction. You know, I actually feel sorry for Meilin in this fight. I mean, what's she supposed to do? I can stop time, I can slow time, I can throw knives. I mean, how many other people do you know who can throw knives? Oh, here it comes. I mean, that's it. That's her most powerful attack. Good grief, I nearly got hit. Can you imagine the shame of getting hit by Mei Ling? This is it. This is our bodyguard. Or our bouncer. Be gone. And she explodes. Everyone explodes. I'm deliberately not looking at the explosions to give the illusion that I am cool. Did it work? I don't think she's in a position to stop me. That's right, you give me that san. I mean, Remelia's prepared this game for me to play for... It's for her own entertainment. More so than anything else. But it seems unlikely that she would create one boss and call it a day. That wouldn't be much of a game. And now I'm going to run back to my save point. I'm not even going to do it dramatically, I'm going to do it very slow. It's as fast as I go, okay? Ooh, I put the can in the bin again! Accidental. What a fantastic point to end on. That's going to do it for this episode. I'm saving that can dunk. Lovely. Next time we're going to continue deeper into the world of Touhou Luna Nights. Hopefully you'll join me for that, and I shall see you then.